The Cardinals vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Frazier has it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Stepping up to the plate, Enos Slaughter. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Stan Musial. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistency.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards leave 1, Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Number 39, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Standing in, number 68. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Mike Piazza. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Matt Adams now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Two and two. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Weak roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Musial looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .333 hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is there. 1 out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, number 39.
Stepping in, number 39. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Ozzie Smith.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side, but foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Stan Musial, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 3 left for St. Louis. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Todd Frazier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Frazier on at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, number 68.
Ready now, number 68. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Matt Adams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Piazza is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side.
Coming in is Nimmo.
He can't get there as it falls in.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, Colton Wong. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, number 39. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in now, Keith Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fouled off. To short. Smith is up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ready for another chance. Mike Piazza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1 to Piazza. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Missed with a slider.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Piazza on second. Conforto at first. One gone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Center fielder number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Settling in now, Enos Slaughter. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Popped him up. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder number 8, Michael Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
In the dirt here. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Todd Frazier now. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next for the Mets, Noah Syndergaard will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Adams, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Adams is retired, and there's 1 away. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
In now, Colton Wong. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit toward the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, still no score. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 68. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, number 39. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not. I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Count still at 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Robert Gesellman.
Stepping in now, Enos Slaughter. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that one's down low, ball 3.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So digging in now, Stan Musial. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder. And the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's Matt Adams now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move. 1 run is scored. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box, Yadier Molina changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
4 runs here in this half inning. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0. Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. No hits to this point. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 39.
I can take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So striding in, number 39. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. So striding forward now, Ozzie Smith. He went down on strikes last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. The Cards are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Paul Sewell.
Austin Jackson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slaughter is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 68.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, number 68. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Popped up. Wong is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 4-1 game. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Enos Slaughter, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Michael Lee will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Michael Lee popped up. Hernandez over to his right, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dan Musial.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Stan Musial, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Three-two pitch. Hops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Musial leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing further in the Cardinal 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 4-1. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
18, Carlos Martinez.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Musial is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Michael Conforto. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Redbirds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 39 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Noah Syndergaard is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Carlos Martinez closes the door for the save, his second. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Shea Stadium this afternoon, 55,601. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.